Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing your Tennessee update without the hubby because you don't like being on videos. So if you want to know about what's happened with Tennessee, just keep on watching. Tennessee. So Tennessee is not a hold, like we're not doing anything. Tennessee is sort of taking slow. So what happened, you ask? So we found the house we wanted, one. We put a deposit, too. Then we were called to see if we called them to see if we can make any changes to the house, right? Because it's a modular home and you should be able to do any changes to your home. Well, according to where we were getting our home from, they are not making any changes. So what does that mean? That means that I don't want to pay $100 and whatever $1,000 for a house that I want to change something and I can't because they don't want to do it because of Corona. So that's the excuse they're giving us. They're telling us that they cannot do any changes due to Corona because of back orders on things, or like I guess not enough employees. Like they gave us a bunch of excuses and telling us that it has to do with Corona. I wouldn't call it excuses. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not. The changes we wanted to do were actually structural changes. So I know you can pick and choose cabinets and tiles and the wall color and your outdoor color and your windows and all that stuff. That was still part of the deal. That's not what we wanted to change. We wanted to add a couple of, like, there was some of the rooms didn't have windows and we wanted windows. One of the master bathroom had this huge tub in it, and I'd rather have a walk-in shower. Like, I don't want the tub. And usually you should be able to get these changes, but according to them, they're not making any structural changes due to Corona. So we got our money back, and right now we don't have a house. So what we have is the land. We have 10 acres. We did purchase the other 5. So we have not the side, if you guys saw the video, not the side with the guy that cut the trees, but the other side, which we always wanted if the guy decided to sell, and he happened to wanting to sell as soon as we came back from Tennessee. So we have 10 acres. I think there's a bee around me, so I'm about to freak out. I hear it, but I don't see it. Creepy. Hold on. I moved. You're probably laughing at me, but me and bees, I leave them alone and they leave me alone, but I don't want to be anywhere near them. So okay, so we got our money back for the home, but we did get the other 5 acres. So now we have 10 acres. The land is there, is available. We can go anytime. Obviously it's ours, and is for us to, I can go camping in it. I can get me a tent and go tent in it. They don't care. They don't have restrictions. I mean, I can get me a RV. Why I hear the bee again? I think it's following me. No, it's not. It's far away. And I can get an RV and go and sit there for a week if I want to. So we're not worried. We're good. We actually ended up just paying for the surveyor for the new land. What else did we do? We actually did our perk test, so that was fine. That was an additional, that was $500. We found a guy that's doing our septic, and he is doing our water, and he's also clearing our land. So today we actually find out more from him, because he's the one that's going to do all that stuff, and depending on what he says will depend on our next step. So if he is able to do everything without us having the house at this moment, we're going for it. We're gonna have him clear out where we want the house. We're gonna have him put the septic, and we're gonna have him put the water. But that's based on what he thinks, on what he's able, if we can do it without the house. Now the house, according, oh gosh, the bee is near me. Hold on. All right, people. We are inside the house. We shouldn't be interrupted with any bees. We should be interrupted by humans if they end up walking here, or me looking out the window, because I love my bay window. But okay, so we found the person that's supposed to be in charge of our septic, our water, and our sewer. So our septic is our sewer, sorry. So our septic, our water, and to clear out the land. So the same guy is going to do all three, which is great. My husband is supposed to talk to him today to let us know. So since I don't know yet, because I don't know if my husband spoke to him yet, the deal was, if the guy is able to do everything without the house being there, we're going to have him do it and call it a day. So, and then we don't have to worry about it. The other thing is, if he can't do it without the house, then that's when it becomes a problem, because obviously we don't have the house. So we did find out that the house we actually picked and wanted now doesn't make sense, because the guy ended up pinpointing where our septic has to be, and according to where the septic has to be, we can't put the house where we actually wanted it. So that means the house we actually wanted is not the house we are able to get now. So that being said, we might have two things going on. One would be, we have to call the people that is building our house. And what in the world is their, I forgot their name. I'm sorry, it's been a long day. I don't remember their name. But we looked at 3 other houses. And then now we have to find out from them, can we make the changes we want with those houses versus the house we wanted. Now, if they tell us no, then we're waiting. And we have to figure out, how long is it going to take? Is it going to be the end of this year, until, when Corona starts not being so hectic like it was or it's been? So we're thinking maybe a year or 2, depending, I guess, on Corona. So our Tennessee life is on hold due to Corona. So we do have a few phone calls to make, obviously, to find out about the homes, whether or not they can get the structural done, or whether or not we have to take it as is. Obviously now we can make a different decision on houses. It's not the same one that we wanted. Now we can make that change, and maybe we can get the options that we wanted, like not the tub, a bigger shower, adding the windows. We are not too crazy about the window part, because I have a family contractor that will come and do it for us, and we pay him and he'll do it. So the windows is not a breaker. What was the breaker was, we're paying all this money for this huge bathroom that we actually don't want. Can my contractor change it? Yes, but and then I'm paying the money for this huge bathroom, and then later on I'm paying my contractor to change it to a more usable bathroom, and to me that makes no sense. Besides that, I want to say that's it. I mean, everything, we're good with everything else. Um, it's just basically the house, we're not able to make any structural changes. So we have to find out if it was basically that house that we chose, or can we choose a different house and do the structural changes and then be able to get the house. So that's it, basically. We only have two scenarios. The one scenario will be is we pick a new different house and we can make our structural changes, then yes, the house will start to get up. It takes about a year, about 8 months for them to build the house and do all that stuff for it to be delivered. um, Obviously they're backed up, so it might be more than 8 months. The other one is that we are not able to do any structural changes to the house. How long is it going to be before they are going back to change the structural on the houses? So that would be actually a guessing game, because I really don't know. I'm not sure. Um, so that's basically it. How long? So we're giving ourselves a time limit of how long we're actually going to wait to hold off, or do we just get the one we want and then just pay the extra? So basically that's it. There's only two waiting games. Is either wait until we're able to make the structural changes, or just go for it, pick a different one. Hopefully they do the structural changes on it, and then we're really just waiting a year for the house to be built basically and delivered, since our contractor now is able, if he's able to do all the stuff, because we're waiting for him to let us know. If he's not able to do all this stuff now, then we're still waiting for us to find out from the house when the house can start getting put together. So when the house starts getting put together, then he'll end up clearing out, putting the septic, putting the water. And if not, then he's gonna wait. And if not, then our other option will be for him not to say hi to Nina. Say hi, Nina. See, it's Nina. She's such a pain. She's not supposed to be on the sofa. So the other one will be if they don't build a house and he doesn't do the structural change. They don't do the structural changes. We're just waiting. So the key will be, how long will we wait? I'm willing to wait a couple of years. I'm still young. My youngest is still young. She's not even in high school yet. So we are willing to wait. I'm not in no rush or desperate need to move anywhere. So, I mean, I will be going there at least 3 times a year because I did pay for the land. I will camp it out, girl. Camp it out in Tennessee. I would. Try me. But that's about it. I mean, I don't have nothing else to tell you besides that. I mean, everything's been taking longer. So like oh yeah, that was the other thing. So everything's taking longer, right? Because everybody's trying to do the same thing. Apparently there's a lot of families out there who are looking for land, moving to country. They don't want to be in cities no more. So like for the septic and the water, I think we're like 25th in line. So it's not going to happen tomorrow. We're looking at, for him to start any of that stuff, October, November. So it's still a waiting game. So it's not that we don't want to and we're not willing to hurry up and do everything. Everything is a waiting game due to Corona and due to the fact that everybody wants to get land and everybody wants to move to the country. So I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, we were 25th in line to get our water, our septic, and clear out the land. And he was talking about sometime in October, November of the end of this year. So that's the other thing. I mean, I don't know if that's because of where I'm gonna go live, obviously in Tennessee. I'm not sure if that's just the way it rolls down south. I don't know. Obviously, I'm from Connecticut. We're up north. We don't know if that's the way they roll. So it's something that we're learning ourselves little by little. And we're not in a rush. So I think that's what helps us out the most. That we're not in a rush to move, to build, or any of that stuff. So, you know, but that's it. I'm not sure when will be a Tennessee update video. Maybe if we go for the summer. I think we're supposed to head out there sometime in July, I think. So we were planning on taking the kids just so they can see what it's like and stuff like that. So we are going sometime in the summer, I think for like a week. So that'll be exciting. Maybe I'll record that and that'll be our update. And maybe by then we'll have a better understanding of how things are working, how's Corona doing, and all that stuff. So I hope you guys are keeping safe. And thank you for watching. God bless. And don't forget to subscribe.